I was sitting here. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everyone. How are y'all? I've missed you.
I was sitting here wondering what the alarm was going off, and I was getting ready to holler at Jason while the intro was going on. It was my phone. I'm going to shout you out really quick.
Okay. Hello, my sweet Connie. Yes, ma'am. You're the first one here. You get a cookie. And there's our Michelle J. Hello, Kathy. How are you? And there's my crafty gypsy. Oh, I just love that name, sweetheart. Uh, yes. Sweetie, I miss you too. But we already got a date to hook up. So that's going to be a good, fun time. Um, I finally made it to Florida, y'all. Well, not just Florida, but to Orlando area. So, yes. Oh, Crafty. She says, you're both such a ray of sunshine. Great to see you both. Well, sweetheart, we're just so glad you're in here with us today. We do appreciate your time. We appreciate everybody's time that always comes in to see us whenever we're together or even when we're not together. But it's always nice to connect with folks every day. So I'm so happy that y'all are glad to see us today. We're going to talk about, baby, it's hot outside. And it looks like it's hot for a lot of the country right
Not
now.
baby, it's cold outside. Baby, it's cold outside.
Not where I'm at.
Not where I'm at either.
Really? Y'all are having a heat wave too?
It was 90 yesterday.
Yes, ma'am, Kathy. I brought a pencil with me. Just a second. Pray for your mom-in-law. Her name is Donna. Her jaw. She broke her jaw, but she didn't. Oh my goodness. There's my Laura. How are you, sweetheart?
Good morning. Good morning, everybody that came in. Hi, Connie. Extra hugs for you, sweetie.
Okay. Get over here to my date. Been trying to. You should have been there a week ago. We could not. We could have met up. I know. And I was supposed to be here, Michelle, but you know, there were times every time I turned around, I would look at my husband and say, are you trying to keep me from meeting up with my friends in Florida? And he's like, no, I promise you. Oh, he was so sweet. He offered several times to just let me go, but folks, I didn't really want to leave him with not only packing up his stuff, but my stuff too, because I was telling Carrie, I know at least half, if not just a little bit more than a half, is mine because of all my yarn and stuff that I take with me. And I didn't want him to pack that up and move it and, load, unload and everything all by himself. So, yes, I was a good wife. And I said, I will do it, sweetheart. And I will cherish every moment that I am here with my Zoomy friends. So, all right. Kathy, you said your mother's name is Donna. Mother-in-law, sorry. So y'all go ahead and chat for a minute while I get this in my book.
Oh my gosh, Kathy, it's 84 and their high is going to be 104.
Well, it was nice for us, totally not trustworthy. Mine would have forgotten. Oh, mine wouldn't have forgotten it, sweetheart. He would have loaded it. Honestly, he would have loaded it by himself. But I would have heard about it. You know what I mean? My friend's dad who passed away. Oh, Laura. Can I have your friend's name, sweetie? Oh, goodness. Mm. But no, yeah. I mean, he wouldn't do it, Brent, and his dad's name is Don. Okay. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate those of you that ask for prayer, that you don't mind sharing first names. I mean, I my mother taught me a long time ago that um, if you're going to pray for someone for something specific, that we have all been taught as Christians that God knows the situation anyway, but the more you can talk to God specifically, um, it's not so much for God, it's more for us. And so I do appreciate those of you that are willing to share first names because it helps me. I don't have to know them. I just like praying specifically. And Carrie, you're in the dark. I will see you in a week. I want to see my pretty Carrie.
This computer is obnoxious.
Oh, goodness gracious. Much better. Thank you. There she is. There's our Carrie. So, yes.
It'll do it again.
Well, we'll just have to have a talk with it later. So, yes, baby, it is hot outside. Our high today is supposed to be 89, but the real field temperature is going to be like 107 or 111. I can't remember what they
Good
said. It's
morning,
like,
Gwen.
oh my word. Good morning, Mama Gwen. How are you, sweetheart? I'm so glad to see you all today. Sorry, I keep looking down. My camera is up here, but I want to see the chat. So,
I know. There's a helicopter. Uh, Good morning, Mary. There is a helicopter hovering above.
above you?
Well, it's flying over,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
but I can't see it
Right.
because
Good morning, Mary. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
it's okay. I have 6 feet, probably by 6 feet. They're probably 6 feet squared windows.
Uh-huh.
So I have my blinds down 5 feet, and I have
Right.
about a foot that I can see up. So I'd have to catch it just right in time to move them to see.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Daniel.
Good morning, Daniel. Where are y'all at? Real feel. So you jumped to 86 with a real feel of 91. See, there you go. It's already climbing there, isn't it?
That's crazy.
Y'all, Daniel, Paul Ply guy, just woke up. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. They are here in the States now. He and his husband, Doctor, because he just graduated from dentistry school over there in England. So, there's a doctor in the house. But anyway, they are over here at one of the resorts at Disneyland. They are having a blast. So I'm surprised you guys are already up and out there scouring the either Epcot or Universal. I think there's an Animal Kingdom. Man, I don't know what all they have on their plate, but goodness.
Daniel, how long are you going to be in Florida?
They fly out a week from today.
So they were in town for 2 weeks?
Yes. Yes. Trying to make the best of everything that they could get in 2 weeks. And let me tell you what, they have been hoofing it. I mean, they've been, they've already checked out what they like and what they don't like and going back to several things, but they are having a blast. Oh my word.
That's good.
Oh, you leave the 20, let's see, what's today? The 22nd. What is
That's
today?
Monday.
Okay, thank you.
Next Monday.
Oh my word, yeah.
I only know that because the 20th is Saturday.
That's
And
right.
that's the day my blanket has to be done. But you guys, I'm on road 204.
Of 257, is that right?
247.
47. Woo!
I have 44 rows to go.
And I
And
bet she
that's
gets it
counting
done,
the row
folks, by
I'm on.
Saturday. You'll have it done before Saturday, most definitely.
Hi, Sandra.
Good morning, Sandra. How are you? Your heat index is already at 100. Last Friday, our AC quit, but our son was able to fix it with the $50 part after it was all out all afternoon. Oh, goodness. Boy, praise the Lord, it was only a $50 part. Because, at this time of the year, that's when they make the big bucks. Right time to get up and find coffee. Yes, it is. Oh, goodness. So, yes, folks. Oh, my word. And, the yesterday and Saturday anyway, we had rain late in the evening. So it really, it cooled off and then whoop, here came the temperature again as soon as the sun came out. And of course, the sun, all the rain, and the moisture just makes it, ugh. But that's what it is. It could either be a humid heat or it could be a dry heat, one or the other. Although, honestly, folks, I would take a dry heat over this. I really would. The humidity wreaks havoc with my bones.
Mm.
Yeah, my hips especially are really telling it. And not because I've been out walking a lot either.
Kathy says amen.
you know, and those that like Froggy is here, Michelle Mosaic is here. They're fighting, the unusual humidity, swelling in their ankles and stuff like that. And I tell you what, when we first came out here to Florida 2 years ago to do all the work that Wayne's been doing, I had the same issue, but it just took a while for my body to get used to it. And now I don't have that anymore. But when the humidity gets high, I can really feel it in my hips. And so I don't get to walk long distances. I have to do a lot of walking in the house or in the hotels we stay in. I do a lot of walking up and down the hall, so I can get my steps in. But anyway, yeah.
So, how was your trip in?
Uh, Uneventful, really.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, yeah. I took kind of the long way around so that I could hit the turnpike, toll road, whatever. We use it quite a bit between Lake Placid or Port St. Lucie to go up to the Orlando area. And it's better than the interstate, folks. You know what I mean? It just really is. And since we have one of those easy pass, it's well worth the money. There's not as much traffic. There really isn't. But I just like it a lot better. Easier for me to drive it anyway. Good old Sun Pass, yes. And I'm just grateful that we didn't have to buy a Sun Pass here. They do accept our Easy Pass from Texas. So that was nice. My sister does too. Yes. And the funny thing is that she lives in East Texas, where guess what? I don't honestly, I don't believe that the humidity there in East Texas is like it is here. I think it's kind of like a different humidity. I honestly do, because most of where we've been here in Florida, we get a lot of the moisture from the Atlantic. And my sister, being in East Texas, she gets a lot of the moisture from the Gulf. So I just think a lot of it is the I don't know how to explain it, but the moisture that comes off the Atlantic, I think is a lot cooler than it is coming off the Gulf, if that makes sense. But yeah, she battles with that too, Kathy. And I just hate it. I've been very, very fortunate all my life to not have so many health issues. I mean, I've got a few, but most of that's just from getting old. But my sister, bless her heart, she has the lymphedema. She's borderline diabetic. She's had heart issues all her life. She battles high blood pressure. Um, like I said, I've just been really, really blessed. So it hurts my heart to know that she goes through so much, and it hurts my heart for anybody else that goes through things like that. Good
Good
morning,
morning, Sandra.
Sonda. You're already working on Christmas. Yes, Christmas ornaments for the Christmas in July. You're lurking and a working. Well, thank you so much. We'll keep you up with what's going on in the chat. I'm just happy that you're here with us today.
For those of you who didn't know, Nana Michelle's birthday was yesterday.
Oh my goodness. Well, when she comes in, we'll have to tell her happy birthday.
She won't be in.
Oh, she won't. Okay.
She works days, Monday
all
through
right.
Friday. She only catches us on the weekend.
Okay.
Well, she might catch you on
Friday evening.
yes.
Okay.
On Southern
Sisters.
Southern Sisters, yes.
That'll be cool. So, I haven't caught up on all of the lives since I've been gone, but I want to know what everybody's been working on.
Well, you know what I've been working on.
I know what you've been working on. And in fact, speaking of that, I have not seen your blanket. So if it's right there next to you, I wish to see it, please. Please, please, please. Are you ignoring me?
Maybe. Just a little.
Did you? Do I have to holler at Jason to pick it up and bring it to you? Oh, okay. You're moving your chair. Yes. I want to see this blanket so bad.
Uh-oh.
Blanket down, hook down. Yeah, you're probably at the point where you need to stand up and show it to us.
I do.
Okay. Make yourself big, please, because I don't know how to do it from here. You're going to have to teach me how to do that one day.
All you have to do is hit the window.
Well, when I...
In our picture.
So all I do is hit your picture and you'll come up.
Hit the window in our picture. Below where you see us in the basement. The little picture.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I'll be darned. Yes, it is, Sandra. Thank you. I have not been on my phone yet. It is Amazon Prime days today and tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Ouch. Oh no. The blanket's there.
Oh, that's right, Kathy. What's the matter with it? See, I'm so excited about it being Amazon Prime days. I'm trying to rush it. Oh, goodness mercy me.
Okay.
Oh, Carrie, look at that, folks. Is that not beautiful? Oh, they're both already finished. Oh, my goodness. I really wish you had a competition to enter that in.
No, I wouldn't.
Why not?
Because they're two different colors in here.
What do you mean 2 different colors? The whites are different?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that. Look at that. Man, I don't know which side I like better, the black and white or the white and black. That is so pretty. Yes, I am going to make that, but I think I'm going to make it out of a one weight simply because I want it to be softer, not a blanket, but more of like a wall hanging is what I would like to have. I think it would be so pretty. Now, if I wanted to be really industrious, I would use embroidery thread. I don't know if many of y'all know, but Connie has worked quite a bit of the Sophie out of embroidery thread. I mean, and it's beautiful, and it's only about maybe, I don't know, it's needle, but it is so pretty. And all I can say is kudos to you, girl. But I would love to make that. You see something like that, and you just really want to make it for your kids. I mean, what a beautiful um, memento for them to have. Good morning, Rosalie, and there's my Meemaw Dawn. How are y'all doing?
Good morning, Rosalie. Good morning, Dawn P.
Oh, she's calling us beautiful people. You're just so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Makes my Monday. Really makes my whole week, but
You just missed
definitely
my
my Monday.
blanket.
Yes, you just missed the blanket, Meemaw Dawn, but she's not. Well, I'm sure we can't talk her to jumping up there so
No.
we can. I do,
No.
though, want to take a moment to remind all of you that like to play bingo. If you haven't joined us and would like to join us, we do bingos on Tuesdays on Carrie's channel. And I got to stop and think. I'm back on East Coast time, so it starts 9:30 here, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. So we start at 9:30. We do sometimes go on a few minutes early. So if you wish to play and have not played with us before, come and join us. It's a lot of fun. All you have to do is pick 5 numbers, uh, 1 through 75. You drop them down in the chat. Carrie puts them up in the description box. That way you don't have to remember them every time you come in. And you just sit back, have a cup of coffee, and wait for your numbers to pop up. I mean, the little caller does it all. You don't have to have a card or anything. Kind of like Hobie Bingo, in a way. But anyway,
But you have to keep track of your numbers.
yes, you have to keep track of your numbers. We don't do like Hobie where they'll go ahead and tell you, oh look, you won. You have to keep up with them. But anyway, it's a lot of fun. And at the end of the month, Carrie puts everybody's names on the wheel, no matter how many
Every other month,
times.
and I still haven't done May and June yet. Kathy.
Let's just roll it all into July. I mean, we're already halfway through the month.
Okay.
But that's up to you. That's your decision to make.
Kathy, I've been working on it since the 4th week of May.
May.
Yeah.
Wow. And see, guys, she is zippity doo-dahing through there. She really is. But she, for those of you that didn't know, like Kathy, she told herself, I have this many rows, so I have to at least get in this many rows every day. And some days she's gone way beyond that. So, very good girl for you. That's all I can say. Of course, you haven't really worked on much of anything else, though, have you?
I haven't
Right.
worked on anything else.
She did take off, though, a couple of days, if y'all remember, to go do the Black Sheep Yarny Festival, and then the one before that. I can't remember the name of it.
Northwest. No.
Northwest. Yes, Fiber.
No. Yeah, Northwest Fiber Fusion.
Yeah. So she did take some time off for that. But otherwise, she's just been cranking it out on that that blanket. So yes, Kathy, someone said, I am. I want to know what the rest of y'all have been working on. I really haven't worked on anything the last few days. I've just been taking a break back, had to shuffle from one place to the next to the next. So
Good morning, Amy.
good morning, my crafting Amy. How are you doing, sweetheart? And I am so happy to hear that your hubby is home and doing well. I really am. And she has the little babies back today. You don't have the patience for mosaic? Oh, sweetheart. It's a newfound love for me. I really do like it. I like seeing the pattern or the picture itself unfold. I mean, it's just, wow, it's so pretty. You're having a good day? Well, that's awesome. I bet those babies are happy to see their Miss Amy. And I'm sure the parents are too. Ah. Oh, you're working on a blanket for your hubby and you're working on flip-flops. That's awesome. Kathy, did you go and buy flip-flops and you're just decorating them? Or are you actually working on flip-flops? Hello, Mama Jay. How are you? Yes, ma'am. My family is doing well. Thank you so much for
Hi,
asking.
Mama Jay.
Oh, you have adult ADHD? Well, sweetheart, I would think that it would help you to stay focused. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yes, they all are. Are you talking about the kids or the parents? Carrie has the picture of my latest finished object and just started a herringbone baby blanket. Don't you just love the herringbone stitch to make baby blankets with? I
I don't
love
know where
that
my
stitch.
I lost my phone.
Oh, Amy, Michelle J is saying, did you see you were gifted a membership yesterday? Oh, you are. I will let her know, Kathy. She will be so happy. She really will. That will make her day. That's awesome. I'm so glad Amy was gifted a membership.
Yeah, she was gifted a membership on my live.
Oh, that is so awesome.
Yep.
That is lots of fun. Well, Carrie, we are at the 29 and 26-second counting mark. So if you could go ahead and pull up your devotional for us.
I made and wrote a froggy amigurumi pattern. Oh, cool.
Oh, Rosalie. Are you going to share it with everyone?
Will you get my phone?
What is it?
Huh?
Down here.
I don't know.
Oh, she
I just
didn't
heard it
know,
last.
Michelle. Thank
Is
you
it
for
over
letting her
here?
know. Amy, Carrie, Amy's saying that she watched a little of the replay of your live last night.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I had to
I
jump
put some
off.
in the chair because I've had it go up and down.
I had to jump out last night because hubby was calling to tell me good night, but I did go back in and watch the rest of it.
It's back here.
Good morning, Jason.
Good morning. It's not crushed. I don't know how I get so lucky. What did you see back down there?
Just looking. You see, because you're still missing a hook. Remember your pink one?
That goes up there. Put it on the third one.
Oh, good, Rosalie. We will be looking for that.
Okay, so Dawn P's blanket.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Okay, so
All right. I still can't make it work. Look. Oh, that's pretty. I love the greens.
it's Tunisian and not Zen ombre.
That is
Mandela ombre Zen.
Tunisian. Oh, my word.
Isn't that beautiful?
It is. I especially love the colors. That is so pretty. I will definitely let Froggy know, Rosalie. She'll be excited. You gonna do the devotional for us, sweetheart?
No,
Why?
not for 3 more minutes. It's not 30 after.
Oh, I have. Well, no. Remember, I went a little bit early so we could let folks out early. So we've been on 32 minutes and 36 seconds counting.
Oh, I didn't know we were letting people out early.
Yes. I went at 9:55 so we can get off at 10:55 because it's Monday, Hobie Bingo.
Oh, that's right. Okay, day 197. Day 197. The living love will conquer all. I think we should consult the living God for the living word, for the living people dealing with death, destruction, and despair in the midst of our hurt humanity. I believe love will conquer all. Michael Eric Dyson. Loving God, we live in a world that has so much death, destruction, and despair that it is hard for us to maintain hope. The hurts of humanity are on display for all with a heart and eyes to see. Yet we place our trust in you and your unfailing love. You are love itself. Dear Lord, we pray that you attune us to your presence. Let us be guided by your gentle spirit as we participate in your work of healing and repairing the world. Let us never waver from our firm conviction that your living love in us will conquer all. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Okay.
Good morning, Ian. How are you, sweetheart?
Good morning, Em.
Thank you for being here. So, we've been talking about blankets here for just a little bit, and I know many people do not work on blankets during this time of the year because of the heat. And I don't care how many fans you have on you, or what you're able to run your air conditioner at. It is hard to work on blankets, isn't it, during the summertime? So, what do you choose to work on if you're a person that really likes to work on big projects like blankets?
Blankets.
And well, yeah, we know about you, Carrie, but you're kind of in a little class all by yourself because
But
that's
I sit right in front of an air conditioner that's set at 64 degrees.
right.
That freezes our whole house. Like our bedroom, we still are sleeping with our winter attire.
Oh my goodness. Wow. I will go and find it, Rosalie. Thank you for that. Yay, a little preview of what's to come. That is so cool. Thank you, Rosalie. I can't wait to see it.
Thank you, Kathy. Don't forget your thumbs. They help in the algorithm for Maureen, you guys.
Yes, thank you very much. Oh, you do, Kathy? You do make blankets in the summer? Well, I typically don't, but I just finished, folks. I'll get my video up later. Uh, but I'm all finished with the Four Seasons mosaic blanket. All I have to do now is the border around it. And I have to tell you guys, I did not realize how big that thing was. I even tried to get my husband, he's 6'2", to hold it up so I could get the full picture. He couldn't. I had to lay it across my daughter's couch. I mean, it goes across a huge three-piece sectional couch. I had no idea that it was turning out that big. You know, when you only work on it a section at a time and you keep rolling it so you don't have all that bunched up on you and everything. Um, I just wasn't paying attention as to how big it was. I'm like, oh my word.
What size hook did you use?
I used an eye, which that's what it called for, and 4-weight, which is what
I
it
can't
called for.
remember what size hook this one called for. I can look really quick though.
But you went up a size, didn't you? Or did you use the recommended size?
No.
Kathy says she's making a blanket for her hubby.
Oh, I did go up a size. So it says to use a 6mm, and I used a 6.5. But
Yeah.
6.5 is my new go-to hook
Oh, really? For blankets?
for everything.
For everything. Okay. Okay.
I want to make a shawl with 6.5.
Oh, it is. It is. I will try to lay it out on a bed to get the actual measurements of it, especially after I get the border trim on it. But like I said, it's wow. It really is big, bigger than I honestly thought it was going to be. But the rest of you, I mean, you know, Kathy says she works on blankets. It doesn't matter. Oh, she
I have
is.
44 rows left, sweetie.
Yes, she did. I made her stand up and show us where it is now. She is just past the tops of their heads. So she has the male and the female all on there now. It is so pretty. Oh my goodness. I'm getting
I
goosebumps
can
thinking
show
about it.
you where I'm at on. Oh, I can't.
Oh, okay.
Um, I can show you.
You don't mind doing it again?
No, I got my breath back.
Okay. I will track back in a bit. It looked fabulous, but they were headless when I saw it last.
Well, you don't have to track back because we're going to show you right now.
Make yourself big again.
Oh.
Yes, Kathy, it is a gift for Jason's niece. Is that right?
Yep.
Yes, it's a wedding present.
Oh,
Good girl.
ouch. Oh. Okay, here's the back. And here's
Yes,
the front.
Kathy. Isn't that pretty? It's hard to hold it up, isn't it?
It's heavy.
Yes, it is. Look at that. And I like how on the back, even though it's the reverse of the front, it is a little bit different because it looks like it has little stars down where they're dancing.
It has stars on the front too.
Oh, really? I guess they don't show up as much as they do on the back.
I don't think I've lifted it up high enough.
Oh, all right.
For
Okay.
you to, you'll see it in the picture. I'll take. Whoops.
You'll be sure and lay it out so we can see the whole finished product.
Yeah.
Good morning, Pat Cray. How are you today, sweetheart? It is, isn't it, Mama Gwen? It is beautiful. That is a true labor of love sitting right there.
Okay. I've done my workout for this morning.
Yes, you have. Oh, wow. You have done so much. It is a beauty. I love the dress and his tux. The details and the silhouette are amazing. Aren't they, Em? I think that's why I'm drawn to it. You can tell that it is made with love. Thank you for showing, Carrie. That's from M.
You're welcome, sweetheart.
Yeah. Like
Good
I said,
morning, Pat Gray.
I just think it's beautiful. And I hope to be able to live long enough to make one for each one of my married kids and my granddaughter. But I'm definitely not going to make it into a blanket. I'll make it more into a wall hanging. Oh, Em said that made her day. Hello, Amy T. We hope you're doing well as well. We hope you are doing fine as well. How's that? Oh, Pat. She said she's fine, but she's been on the phone since 8 this morning. My goodness. Well, I hope it wasn't just for one phone call. So I have to tell y'all, I had to bring both my dogs. I had to bring Lacey with me because of moving around so much. We didn't want her staying in the hotel while Wayne was at work. And with this being a new crew out there at the project that he's at now, he didn't want to overwhelm her with, number one, being in a new place, and number two, taking her out there with new people, this kind of stuff. He's kind of particular about her. So I brought her with me. She is definitely enamored with all of the ladies here. She went to Sherry, though, like Sherry K, immediately. No problems. I call Sherry the dog whisperer. I'm not kidding you. She has loved all over her, everything. And she's finally warmed up to everybody else. But it's really funny with Froggy's husband, Joey. 1 minute she's fine with him. He can leave the room, come back in, and she's like, It is so funny.
Oh
In
my
fact,
God, Amy T's going to Orlando on the 20th.
for 6 nights? Oh my goodness.
Maybe you can meet her.
I know, I hope so. Last minute, heading out tomorrow for our vacation. We'll be getting to Orlando on the 20th for 6 nights. Oh my goodness. I'm not leaving until the 21st. 3 different calls, but longest call was health insurance. Oh, well, yeah. That one you can plan on being on all day, can't you? My goodness. Oh, yes, Amy T.
Amy T. Maureen is in Orlando right at this moment.
I am. I'm in Kissimmee. About 4, I think they said about maybe 10, 15 minutes max from Disneyland. Is that why you're coming to Orlando? Yes, Amy, that would be great. Oh my goodness. Another one bites dust. Another one.
Another one's gone. Another one's gone. Another one bites dust.
Oh
I've been
my.
really bad about that, haven't I?
Oh, Trisha, how are you today, sweetheart? She's a hooking it, guys. Oh, my word, Ladybug. At Pop Century in the oh, you're at the Disney Resort. Oh, you're going to have so much fun. Dan and Ash from Paw Pie Guys, they are there right now too. They don't fly out until the 22nd. Just finished a Which Way Filet with Ice Magic Light. Oh, I bet that is gorgeous.
It is.
You'll have to pop into Carrie's after this so I can see it. Please. I would love to see that.
It is. It's beautiful.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. It's
Hmm.
it's yellow, orange, purple, and
Green?
no, I don't think there's any green in it. You know, it reminds me of a sunset.
Oh, bet it's pretty then.
It's beautiful.
Ice Magic Light. I'll have to look that up.
It's the brand is Ice,
Mm-hmm.
and the type of yarn it is Magic Light, and then the color is a number because they have different Magic Lights.
Oh,
So
okay.
they have different colorways in Magic Light.
Gotcha. Oh, Pat Cray is tempting us here, folks. Mary Maxim has 25% off the Afghan kits. That'd be a good time to go out and check on one or two of them so you'd have something to start whenever it starts cooling off. Although here in Florida, folks, it doesn't really cool off that much.
Oh, tomorrow's high is a near record for me.
Which is what?
95.
So y'all don't get like in the hundreds as far as normal
It
temperatures are
was
concerned?
100 and it was 107. Today is the last day of the Mary Maxim sale.
Yes. Thank you for that, Meemaw.
I can't remember what day it was. I think it was Tuesday. It was 107 in Vancouver.
Wow. That's hot. Woo.
Yeah, and what was funny is we went to go look at the car. Huh? Excuse me, Mr. Jason said it was Wednesday.
Okay.
It was Wednesday, apparently. So Jason went and took the car out on a test drive, and Patsy and I stayed in the car with the air conditioning on. Well, he took the fab with him for the car
Uh-huh.
and went on a test drive, and all of a sudden he got so far away that it said on the dash, engine will shut off in 5 minutes.
Uh-huh.
And I thought, well, I am not going to sit in a car with the windows up because it's a black car with black interior. And I thought, well, this will look like a hot son of a bitch. You know? So I
Oh, my
rolled down
word.
my window. I couldn't reach his window. And I thought, Patsy, you and I are going to get a little warm. And it counted down and shut off. And he got back a minute and a half later. And I said, well, thanks for leaving the key.
Oh, it's funny things like that that you don't think about, honestly.
Yeah. I didn't even think to ask him.
Yeah. No, Kathy, she doesn't live in Canada. She lives in Washington State. Em says that she'll send some British weather your way.
I would love that.
Mm. But you know what? Talking about the key fob, I know we're jumping around here a bit, but I've owned my truck for 3 years, brand spanking new when we got it. Sherry Kay showed me a couple of days ago how to use my key fob from inside to start my truck. I didn't know I could do that.
From
I thought,
inside your truck?
no, from outside my truck, I can start my truck.
Oh.
I didn't know that. I was like, are you kidding me? She says, yeah, you just do this. Doop, doop, doop. And there she went. She started right up. I was like, oh my goodness. Isn't that cool?
Hmm.
Oh, yeah. Hey, learned something new. In fact, I told my husband about it later, and he said, we can do that. And I said, yes, I finally know something you don't know about the truck. About the truck.
I'm surprised that they didn't show you that when you bought the truck.
Me too. I mean, I honestly am. Because I sure would have saved a whole bunch. Because I mean, even the air conditioner came on, so I love that feature. I'm going to be using that. Let me tell you.
Yeah, because it'll cool the car down before you get in it. Or the
That's
truck.
right.
Excuse me.
That's right.
Yeah. As long as she turns her AC on before she turns it off.
As long as the AC's turned on before you turn it off.
Oh, sweetheart, that thing stays on all the time. You know,
Okay.
the control is on and it's always yeah.
On ice.
Yes, just about. The funny thing is that though in Wayne's seat, because we can cool our seats or heat our seats, Wayne always has it up on ice for the back and the seat. But on my side, I always have it on heat, but on the lowest setting so that it, helps with my back. So there have been times when I have gotten in after he has driven, and the next thing I know, it's like, ooh, my booty's getting cold. What? Oh, I have to go. Oh, I have to change that.
And he said that it ran really great. It ran better than our car that got wrecked.
Ooh.
But Saturday it sold for full price. See, he went over and waited for the guy for an hour and a half, and we live about an hour from where he lives. So he gave us $500 off the price. Had I have thought about it, I would have said, I'll give you what you're asking for it if you hold it for us until I get the cash.
Right.
I
Oh,
didn't think about it.
yeah. I'm so sorry.
Because I did tell him I wanted it,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't have any money to give him to hold
Right.
it.
Right. Pat Cray says that she is back to crocheting washcloths, disc towels, pot holders, coasters, and headbands.
Right
All
on,
right,
Pat Craig.
sweetheart. Yes, ma'am.
So now we're back looking for a vehicle.
Oh, goodness.
And I'm not going to be able to play bingo because I have to call the Ditso from the insurance company because she thinks we have to turn in our car tomorrow. And I'm saying, no, we don't because we need a car.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
you're
we
going to
won't be
pay
playing
for it.
bingo tomorrow? Or you mean today you
No,
won't be playing
I'm
Hobie?
not going to be able to play Hobie bingo today.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, I laid off playing Hobie Bingo for a couple of weeks because my cards were really getting bad. I mean, even by the time I would get, to the full card round,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I didn't even have enough to qualify for the first round. Yes, M. Oh no. Sounds encouraging that you found something you like, though. Yep, salespeople always out for the quick buck. Well,
Bye,
Kathy,
Kelsey. You have a great
thank you.
day.
Yes, thank you so much for being here, sweetheart. Oh, well, now that one I didn't see yet, Pat. She says Joanne has 25% off online purchases plus free shipping today. That one's good to know. Oh, yeah. I know more, Mima Dawn. That's how my cards have been lately as well. Goodness. Mm,
Well, and I found a bunch of vehicles that I really really like where they've had little to no mileage on them, and
right.
the car looks really really good. And
Good.
the only thing that we need to do is go test drive it. But the
Right.
car, the title is a salvaged or
Mm-hmm.
constructed.
Yes.
I don't want one of those. I want a clean title.
Right. Pat Cray, my goodness, she did 75 lap blankets for the animal shelter. Well, you
Hmm.
go, girl. That is so awesome. Thank you so much for doing that. That's 75 little babies that are going to have their own little blanket. That is so awesome. I just think that is a very noble thing to do, because that way it gets their scent on it and everything. And when they get to go to their forever home, even if it's just a foster home for a little while, they have something that smells like them. It's just like a child that has to be put in a foster home or go to a new situation. As long as they have something that's very familiar to them, it makes the transition so much easier. So thank you so much for doing that, Pat. That's just awesome.
It is.
You know what, Pat Cray? I purchased a book of crochet socks. I haven't done any yet, but that is my project for that I'm going to start in August. I've already tagged about 3 of the patterns that I've been able to read through and totally understand it. It just seems like it'll be very easy to do. Um,
I've crocheted one sock.
one sock.
It does a
What
lot of
hair?
good to do one sock. No, I haven't done the second sock.
Oh, okay. Why
So I
haven't you?
have half a pair
I was going to say, why haven't you crocheted sister or brother or?
because it's become a UFO.
Oh, okay.
I
Poor little
don't have
child.
any whips. I have 0 whips. I have UFOs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. They're not works in progress at the moment. They're in timeout, so that does make them a UFO.
Huh?
Taking the dog out.
That's okay. You can still take this. Carrie, can you use it at Christmas for a stocking?
It says you can use it at Christmas for a stocking. It can
Just
become
a
Patsy's
booty
little
sock.
stocking.
It's just a booty sock.
A booty sock? Well, it could be Patsy's.
She don't deserve Jack.
Her loves her mama, and she makes you
She's
happy.
spoiled. She's spoiled rotten.
Well,
You
they're
know, it was
supposed to
really
be.
funny. Jason took her out yesterday and they were out talking. So when Jason got in the wreck, he needed somebody to come and pick him up. And the only person that we could think of to pick him up was one of the people that lived here. And his name is Mike. He's a sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
So I walked down there and, well, I wheeled down there with my walker.
Right.
And asked Mike if he would go pick him up, and he did. And I haven't been able to, or I haven't taken the time yet to go down and thank him very much for, and told him how much I appreciate it. But anyway, Mike was out there, and Patsy was loving on him, and Jason was talking to him, and I called, and Patsy heard my voice, and then she started whining and going towards the door.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You wanted her mama.
Hi, Jane. Good morning.
Good morning, Jane, and good morning, Elizabeth. How are y'all?
Hi, Beth.
Pat Cray, the homeless veterans shelters were asking. I took 25 lap blankets to the homeless veterans plus 5 shawls to the lady veterans. Pat, you are just, sweetheart, there is going to be a special crown for you in heaven when you get there. You are such
Yep.
an awesome, awesome, sweet lady to do that for them. Because, they are one group in our society that just gets overlooked for so much.
Mm-hmm.
They really do.
Yep.
Well, folks, we have been on over a little bit of an hour, and I wanted to come on a little early so we could leave a little early. So if you're getting ready to go play Hobie Bingo, let's go ahead and jump off so you can go do that. Carrie, it was so exciting to be back with you today.
I know it was
And
great.
we're going to do Carrie's Bingo tomorrow, so be sure to be there, 9:30 Eastern, and y'all know how to figure out your own time zone.
6:30 Pacific. And
There
you
you
guys,
go.
if you want to go to Darn Yarndall's bingo live next, just do a Maureen and Carrie raid.
Yes, that would be awesome. Awesome. All right, guys, please always remember, be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, because you never know, could be your light that they need to see. And Carrie?
And remember, if we all do one random act of kindness, we really can change the world. Bye, you
Amen.
guys.
We
Love
can.
you.
We love you all. Bye.
Bye.